short, quick minute. I just want to talk about something that was on my heart. Um, I was speaking with my aunt the other day, my aunt and my sister, and one of the things that my aunt said that really stuck out to me was that the things that we experience, the things that we go through, it ultimately is to is meant to bring us closer to God, and it's not meant to really hurt us. It's not meant to, it's meant to get us closer to God, to know that He's going to help us through it. So, God is going to help us through the things that we face, through the things that we experience. So, it's like if you go through something and you know that God is going to get you through it, you wouldn't worry, you wouldn't have fear, you wouldn't, because God never intended for us to have those type of emotions like anxiety, fear, doubt, lust, shame, to be afraid. He didn't give us sorrow. So all these different things that we experience and we feel is due to the fall of man. But at the end of the day, the things that we experience and the things that we go through ultimately is meant to bring us back to God. So are you seeing yourself go through things over and over and over? Sometimes like the same things. Sometimes it's like you're going through things and you're experiencing things that look familiar or are similar. So, say for instance, like you are, you know that you have like a problem with people disrespecting you. So you have a problem with people disrespecting you, and now every day somebody disrespecting you. Is it drawing you closer to God, or is it drawing you further away from God? Are you ready to pop off? Are you ready to go off on people? How are you reacting in that situation? So it's like, okay, now today you got somebody, who disrespects you, and then tomorrow you got somebody who disrespects you. So you're consistently being tested because you're obviously not passing the test, or you're obviously not using the situation to draw closer to God. So I pray that you will, see what it is that you're experiencing, what you're going through, and use that to draw closer to God. Use that to build the relationship ultimately with the Father. So I pray that this short little commentary, that it helps, and that it can encourage you to lean in closer to God when you're going through trials and tribulations, to lean closer to God in different circumstances so that He can be able to guide you through it. And a lot of times we try to see our own way through things, but ultimately it's for us to get closer to God, for Him to help us through, for Him to lean towards, for us to lean towards Him, and to give whatever problem it is to Him. So, a lot of times I feel like we just want to do it on our own. I got a 2-year-old that every time I try to tell her to do something, or I'm trying to teach her something or show her something, she feel like she got it. She just feel like she can do it. And so it's like that's how some of us are with our own. Good morning. Uh, um, grow up. Let me block you real quick, because that type of stuff is not what we um do here. So, but yeah. So I just pray that you guys will that yeah. So, but yeah, we just let me see. Okay. Okay. But yeah, so I just want y'all to really understand that there are so many things that we're going to experience and go through. And we just have to be able to lean in closer to God, take our problems to Him so that He can eventually get us through it. It's so many, times that we're going to go through things. Hi, thank you so much for joining. There's going to be times that we're going to go through things that ultimately are hard for us to get through on our own. And that's another thing is like we got to understand that it's not, things are not meant for us to go through them by ourselves. That's why we have brothers and sisters and friends and family. It's not meant for you to go through it by yourself. Some things are too hard to get through by yourself. So you gotta not have so much pride. You gotta be able to humble yourself to ask people for help and to ask people for advice because it's not meant for you to go through it alone. So yeah, but it's been a blessed last couple of days, and I just thank God for bringing things to my remembrance and then allowing me to be used to be a prayer warrior or to encourage other people. So I just pray that this encourages somebody. If you're being faced with the same things over and over and over, it's because you're not drawing closer to God through this circumstance. And God is trying to ultimately get you closer to Him. So the way that He gets you closer to Him is continuously taking you through a series of things, whether it be the same thing. If, like I said, the example I used earlier is like if you're a person that doesn't deal well with disrespect, there's going to be multiple people that you're going to feel that's disrespecting you, or you're going to be disrespected in multiple situations and circumstances until you learn to grow through what it is that you're experiencing the disrespect, or you're going to um, draw closer to God. So I pray that this blessed you as much as it blessed me. All right. Have a blessed day.